according to business outcomes when we get to level 4, I'm sorry, I'm going to have a problem with that because my business thinks I do the IT stuff well now. That's what they think I should know and should be doing. That's what they pay us to do. What they're looking for is that value. They're looking for us to provide solutions that enable them to do the things that they need to do. So I'm going to move on to what we call here the outside in, inside out continuum. This is a graphic I borrowed from Ian Clayton at Service Management 101. So essentially, on the right-hand side, we have the traditional approach to ITSM frameworks, and it takes that inside view. So what we do is we're focusing on things like assets and events and functions, etc. And then we build that up over time. We become more effective at that. And then we go into things like incidents and maturity, et cetera, et cetera. And we look at alignment as we go further. As I mentioned, that's a long, slow, hard climb. So really what we're doing is we're targeting just these parts. And it's a battle. It really is quite hard to add all these processes, to add all the resources, to add all these functions to eventually get the value. So on the right-hand side, we have the stuff that our customers, the business talks about. They talk about things like relationships and customer experiences and satisfaction and loyalty. They talk about touch points and successful outcomes and et cetera, et cetera. Put whatever lexicon you like in there. The outside in, inside out continuum suggests really that what we should do is we should push the pause button on our traditional kind of relentless pursuit of process implementation. Just don't stop doing it. It's good stuff. We're not going to throw anything away, but just push pause for a moment. And then walk out that right-hand side, walk out the back door of IT, walk around the building and come back in the front door with the customer. Hold their hand and get them to walk you through some of the stuff that they value, some of the stuff that they're trying to achieve. And as you learn that, go back into your IT function and start engineering or re-engineering your processes so they're focused on those things. So that's really what we're talking about with outside in versus inside out. And I think to some extent, as great as some of the guidance is, we often take a different view as a service provider than we do as a customer. So why is this stuff important? Well, things are changing at a rate of knots. And I don't know about you, but just in the last few years, things have moved on at a rate of knots because of mobility, social, all of that good stuff, and cloud. And actually now we've got stiff competition. So this is what happens on the internet in 60 seconds, which I think now equates to about 5 years between 2000 and 2005. Organizations, they're planning to allow people to bring their devices to work. Now,